Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Gaming News Weekly Live. Bavaria, hey, what's up, bro? We back in it. Another week, another Gaming News Weekly. I got my water with me, so you know I'm ready to talk. It's been a calm week in gaming. I don't think Gaming News Week is gonna be too long this week. Unless we got some real conversations going on. But there hasn't been much going on in gaming. just a lot of random nonsense has been going on in gaming. Spider-Man had their little announced thing at Comic Con. That was kind of cool, even though it was just cutscenes on the screen. We didn't get to really see anything out of Spider-Man other than the cutscenes. They showed who they're gonna make Venom, which is, I mean, that's good and bad to what Insomniac's doing. The PlayStation plates, yes, but see, I like the plate thing. I just hate that they made a console. I really hate that they made a console, bro. Like, if you're gonna make plates, sell the fucking plates, bro. Tell everybody you're selling plates. Get the plates out there. Show the plates to everybody. Hey, look, we got motherfucking Spider-Man plates. But for them to make a whole fucking console, that's not different from the plates. That's the one thing. It's not different from the plates. Yeah, they gotta milk it. They definitely gotta milk it. I seen a comment and somebody was like, "Oh, it's gonna be cheaper to just buy that console if you don't have one than buying a console and the plates." And I'm like, "But you're essentially buying the console and the plates anyway. It's not like that fucking limited edition console is just gonna be $500 at the store. No, that shit is gonna be like six something." Because you're gonna get the game, the plates, and a PlayStation 5. But guess what? You're not gonna have the original plates. You're not gonna have the white plates. But yeah, Sony should have just sold the plates. They should have just showed that, hey, we're selling plates and controllers. That's smart. They should sell more plates and controllers. How the fuck would they not, bro? Yeah. To call it limited edition is crazy. To call it limited edition is fucking crazy. Because you're literally selling a console that has plates on it and the plates that also have the same graphic on it. How are you gonna have a limited edition console and everybody have the same limited edition console? Somebody brought up like, oh, they're gonna stop selling it when it runs out. How much of it did they make? If they're gonna sell it in stores, they literally said they're gonna be selling it in stores. That means you're gonna go to Best Buy, Walmart, wherever the fuck they sell PlayStation 5s, and you're gonna see the Spider-Man PlayStation 5 there. You're gonna see the plates there for purchase. The controllers there for purchase. Come on now, bro. Come on now, bro. You said they believe in generations and consoles. Come on now. I mean, I like the plate idea. It's just if they're gonna half-ass the plate idea, why the fuck even make the place to begin with, bro? It was good, Mo. Why even do the plate thing if they're just gonna half-ass it? I seen another comment on it. I think it was like this morning or something like that. That somebody said like, "Oh, it's not a sticker." Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Because all they did was fucking paint the white plate red and black. There's not a single instance of that plate that can be done by somebody at home. It was good, Cool Breeze, bro. There's nothing about that plate that can be done at home. Somebody can hydro dip a PlayStation 5 plate to look way better than what they're selling at Spider-Man. They can make a Spider-Man plate that looks so much better than what Sony is selling at their house, bro. In a tote with some spray paint. It is crazy out here. But I mean, Sony fans love that shit. Once they saw that Spider-Man trailer, nothing else mattered. They didn't cry about the Activision deal no more. They didn't cry about Starfield no more. They ain't try to fake hype up fucking Baldur's Gate 3 because they know they're not gonna fucking play it. They like, hey, look, our third person action game is back. We're back on top. Sony got us. And it's like, come on now, bro. I know Spider-Man is y'all thing. Yeah, that's the important part. As long as they buy it, I mean, Sony keeps making money. They stay in the gaming industry. Microsoft can keep pushing to make Sony do more shit. This is what competition is about. I did like the trailer though. The little cinematic trailer that they had for Spider-Man. It was kind of cool. They chose Venom to be his friend and not the The fuck is his name? Eddie Brock? Which is so weird. It's so weird that it's not gonna be Eddie Brock. That it's gonna be fucking Green Goblin, son. Fucking Harry. That's kind of wild. But I mean, hopefully they do something good because they can literally make Venom into anything they want because it's Harry now. They just pulled that angle and they're like, okay, we're gonna do whatever we want. You said the fact that PlayStation 5 is so massive make the art look silly. Yeah, it looks so strange, and it looks like it looks just basic. It looked real basic. Maybe because it is so stretched out. Because the Spider-Man symbol is so low on the fucking console that it doesn't look like it's a suit being taken over by a symbiote. Is what they're trying to do. You said Sony's gonna sell special edition everything to get that COD money back. Oh my gosh. I mean, they signed the 10-year deal. They're gonna have COD money. They're gonna have COD money. They're not gonna have the legacy COD money because all that is going to Microsoft right now. Legacy COD money is making Microsoft a lot of money right now on the store. They're getting paid. People buying consoles, people buying controllers, people buying Xbox Live Gold. They just want to play that legacy COD, bro. It's making them a lot of money right now. Yeah, Xbox sales is booming because of ancient Call of Duty games. Not even new ones, the old ones. They're so good. There's still hackers on there though. You still run into some hackers every now and again. It's not that many, but anybody can go boot up their old 360 and go hack the fuck out of you because those servers are still up. Which is, I mean, it's fine, bro. It's the experience is still there. Even when COD is down, is up. Yes, bro. That's what Bobby was trying to tell them. Like, even when COD is down, bro, we're still up. 15 bill a year, bro. We can't miss. COD can't miss. And even old Call of Duty's not missing. I hike you want to go boot up like Advanced Warfare, like one of the ones that wasn't very liked, to see how many people's in there. Just to see how many people are actually in there. Because I know somebody went back to it. That one had loot boxes in it. It had cosmetics. You could get a whole outfit for just doing good. That was actually a pretty good Call of Duty. A pretty good monetized Call of Duty. I wouldn't say that one was too bad when it came to monetization. Even though you can buy 100 loot boxes for like $1,000. People was making those videos. You said 90 million players a month, monthly? That's crazy. Like to hear those numbers, I gotta remind myself that there's like billions of people in the world. But 90 million people are playing Call of Duty every month. Non-stop. That's what they do. They're like, I'm playing COD. There's so many people that can know life games. You thinking of picking a Modern Warfare remastered? I never played Modern Warfare. Like OG COD 4, I never played that one. I never played that one, which is crazy because that is one that most people like the most. That is the one most people like the most, and I've never played that one. I've been playing Treyarch games. We learned that last stream. I literally been playing Treyarch games from Call of Duty this whole time. I've seen some COD 4 gameplay. How they had the perk systems, the maps, how they was laid out. They had one map with like a no man's land in there, people just in there slaughtering each other. Like I've seen COD 4. I've just never personally played it myself. And it did look like a lot of fun. It looked like a lot of fun, especially for snipers. Which I was only good at sniping in like Black Ops 2. That was the only game where I was actually good at sniping. And I think it was because aim assist was strong as fuck in that game. You said well designed campaign. See, I need to see that. I played Modern Warfare 2 campaign. I played Modern Warfare 2's campaign. For sure. Then I played the Black Ops campaigns. 1 and 2. COD 4 needs a remake. Remake it. Don't remaster it. They need to remake it. Because the new engine looks so good. So the new like Modern Warfare engine that they've been running on looks amazing. I mean, I guess they did remake it because Modern Warfare was the remake of Modern Warfare. Technically, yeah, Modern Warfare 2019 was kind of the remake of it. Oh, so I guess I kind of did play COD 4. I didn't play the original though. That's the thing. But if they just like, I guess they kind of did, but they ruined multiplayer for it because everybody know the new multiplayer. People did not like that shit. I enjoyed it for the time that I had on it, mostly because I was just fucking around in that game. Anybody that really wanted to play Call of Duty like they used to, they couldn't. They couldn't. They hated it. The map design was crazy. The perk system was wild. The guns made a gun. Oh my gosh, bro! The MP5 never lost a gun battle in Modern Warfare 2019. The MP5 never lost a battle. No matter what gun you had, you're losing to an MP5 every time. That really hurt the game a lot. Because when you knew somebody pulling out the MP5, bro, it's gonna be a bad time, and everybody's pulling out the MP5 because they have to. I had an MP5 class. I didn't even want to, but I knew when people start going ham, pull out the MP5, bro. Pull out the MP5. They fixed all the gear servers. I played the remastered multiplayer the other day, and there was actually people online. I was so amazed how many people was actually playing the remastered Gears of War online. That shit was actually fun, bro. I was going off. I mean, I'm not the best. There was people in there like level like 300, and I'm like level 7, and I'm like, fuck, nigga, I ain't played this a lot, but I mean, it was a good time. It was a good time. Microsoft just reviving all the backwards compatible stuff because that's their strong suit. Microsoft's strong suit is backwards compatibility. Once they brought that back with the Xbox One generation, it saved the fuck out the Xbox. Because even though they didn't have new things, people love nostalgia, bro. And the old things were great. The old things were great. So they have to just keep those things going. That's why FPS boost is such a big thing on Xbox. Getting all these old games raised up without having to really put much effort into it. Jimbo Ryan, who plays old games? Exactly. And now he's looking at Call of Duty just revive the Xbox in sales and everything. And he's like, wait, people actually like old games? Oh, Jimbo, buddy, you're cooked. Microsoft just signed a deal with fucking uh what is it called? Antstream? Antstream is like that new subscription service thing that Xbox just signed a deal with. That they're gonna have all these old ass games, PlayStation 1 games, PlayStation 2 games, Nintendo games. All them bitches gonna be streamable from this app. It's like a retro app that's coming to Xbox, which is crazy because I was not expecting Microsoft to let some shit like that go. We all know RetroArch and something like that. Like emulators do run on Xbox really well. But now they have a whole paid subscription emulation coming to the Xbox platform for anybody to just buy and download from from the store. I'm actually gonna check it out. I know you can buy like $80 for a lifetime membership, which a lifetime membership you're renting that shit, but I mean the original Gears of War did get remastered. That was the Coalition's first game. Was Gears of War 1 remastered, and they made like new cutscenes. They had new dialogue. The gameplay was still the same, but like everything was upscaled resolution wise. Everything looked amazing. Character models. I wish they did it with all three games. Yeah, 2 and 3. Yeah, I wish they did that with 2 and 3. But Coalition stopped at Gears 1. And then they start making Gears 4, Gears 5, which was amazing. But they should definitely have Coalition go back, remake Gears 2, because that journey of a game. Gears 2 is one of the greatest journeys of games I've ever played, bro. And it's not even a cinematic story game. That's what I liked about the Gears franchise, because the story was amazing. It wasn't an outlier and all that. But the story was great. And the gameplay, the gunplay, nigga, the strategic battles uh with all these fucking enemies, the goddamn grubs, was wild. Yeah, it still holds up. I was playing Gears 3 for the first time with FPS boost. It is lovely, bro. It's so good. I just wish they remaster those. They should definitely just go cash grab the fuck out of them. I mean, they gonna go to Game Pass anyway. But cash grab the fuck out of those games, Microsoft. That's the thing that can happen. He used to go back to his horror roots. They did have some jump scares, bro. And like Gears 1 and Gears 2, they had fucking jump scares, which was wild. Why did they have those in these games? The parts where you're like walking through and they're like creating these like biomutant things in the tanks. And you're just walking through just stealthily. It's a third person action game. So, I mean, it's a third person shooter. So it's not really like in your face scary. But when them bitches jump out the tank behind you, and you gotta quickly switch. Oh man, that shit was kind of wild. I love that mission though. I love that mission, bro. That shit was so good. It was so good. You said Quantum Era looks fire by Blue Ball, Blue Ball Studios, bro. Quantum Error, bro. I seen that game on a PC showcase so long ago, and I'm like, they're fanboys. They really fanboying on Twitter, saying the wildest shit. You said the Berserker part, bruh, with the blind. Oh, that shit's so good. Just those small gameplay segments that changed gears from a shooter to yeah to legit like a horror game was so good. It was so unique because yeah, you literally gotta hide and stealth around this big ass monster that's gonna one tap you. It was just hey, it was prime time, especially when you're playing co-op and it's you and a friend. Come on now, bro. And y'all really trying to get through this berserker seat. It's so good. It was so good. Damn, now I want to play Gears 2 again. Damn, I want to play Gears 2 again. That shit's so good, bro. The story's so good. Gameplay is just phenomenal. That's what really put Gears on top. That's what really put Gears on top. They should kind of yeah, they should kind of revive that kind of they kind of change up in gameplay from shooter to like even when you go to like the Hammers of Dawn scenes where you all you do is run around with the hammer and try to like kill things. Like those scenes were also hella good. With those gameplay segments were also just amazingly crafted. I don't remember any horror parts in Gears 5. I don't really remember many in Gears 5. Gears 4, I think. I think there's like a factory part. They the prison. Gears 5 in the prison. Oh, with the robots? With the robots that are like infected with the shit? And you gotta yeah, you do gotta stealth out of there. Yeah, I remember, but I was literally purposely trying to kill those robots. I didn't play because like the berserker, you couldn't fight it until you got outside with the hammer. That's what made that shit so tense. But with the robots, you can stealth kill all of them. And I was just legit just going around stealth killing robots. And yeah, that shit was kind of fun. I didn't really see it as a horror segment, mostly because the way I played it. Because I could play it by killing them. You just couldn't kill all of them. You had to be stealthy about it. But the Berserker, bro, that shit was so wild. You literally couldn't do anything. Once the Berserker saw you, you're cooked. You better run fast, bro. Try to stun it or something, make it run into a wall. You said playing Gears of War 5 with a friend, and it's dope. Looking forward to the sequel for sure. Gears 5, they did such a good job making it a co-op experience that worked. Making it a co-op that worked. Because you have all these AI people with you anyway. So just having each one of those AI people be a friend is actually really good. I like playing Jack. I was carrying my brother and him through the game. But then it wasn't that real he wasn't good. So I would literally go play the robot and make that nigga do all the work. Cause I'm like, no, I'm not about to carry your ass no more. So I'm the robot now. I just go around, I find guns for you. Here's a gun, my friend. I set an electric trap and you just play support. You play the game, nigga. I'm gonna support you in any way I can as this fucking robot. I'm not doing all the killing for you though. That's what I did. And it was a fun experience to play. You didn't really have to do anything because they're playing the game and you're just a supporting cast member. And I enjoyed that so much. You said one of the best set pieces ever in Gears of War was that huge worm completely destroying an entire level, and you ended up inside the worm's belly. Bruh, that shit was hella good. The fucking bulwark, that shit was amazing, bro. Then you're fighting bugs inside this worm's body trying to destroy all the hearts. That shit was fire. That shit was fire. High Busters is actually hella good too. High Buster was one of those things that got slept on because it was free. I hate how High Busters was a thing that got passed over by all gaming media because it was free. When High Busters and fucking Miles Morales was exactly the same thing, but Miles Morales was sold separately, and High Busters was just given to you because you bought Gears 5. So nobody talked about High Busters, but everybody talked about Miles Morales as his new thing. It's a DLC for Spider-Man. We all know it's a DLC for Spider-Man. High Busters was a DLC for Gears 5, but nobody talked about High Busters. How amazing that game came out looking. How it dropped and that shit was fire. The story was great. The new characters was amazing. The concept was brilliant. But oh, since Miles Morales is getting sold separately, then Spider-Man is a new thing. Come on now, bro. That shit's dumb. You say you wonder why they couldn't have Halo Infinite co-op work? I mean, it works now, but I think because they couldn't get it to work on Xbox One, that they wanted to drop it all together. Because remember, Halo was a Xbox One game. Halo Infinite was an Xbox One game. So everybody talk about it like it was a Series X thing. No, it was an Xbox One thing. They had to get the Xbox One version exactly like the Series X version. So since they couldn't, they cut it all out. And then everybody was upset because they bought a Series X and you couldn't play co-op with your friends. And it's like because it's an Xbox One game. And Microsoft treated it like an Xbox One game. Yeah, it was gonna launch with the Series X because it was finally coming out. But yeah, they wanted to get as much parity as possible between the two, and they just start dropping shit because they couldn't do it. All developers aren't built the same. I say this a lot. 343 is not built like the other developers, bro. They don't have. I don't think they have the raw talent to optimize things like other people can. Not a lot of things, because they did a lot of things good with Halo Infinite, but the amount of things that they did good didn't equate for all the things that was missing that could have been good because they just couldn't do it. They just couldn't do it. They didn't have the talent to do it. It wasn't even a money thing because they pumped all the money they could into Halo. It wasn't an engine thing because they built a completely new engine. Slipspace is a completely new engine for Halo. It was just a talent there. They didn't have the talent to do these things in a timely manner. And it's like, bro, give a well-structured studio Halo right now, and they'll make 3, 4, 5 games in a time that it took 343 to make Halo Infinite. And I'm like, I mean, we just gotta live with that. 343 didn't do a horrible job though. That's what I don't like about what people say about them. They didn't do a bad job. They did a really good fucking job with Halo. It's just the amount of shit they could have done and what they actually did was the problem. They didn't put enough work into Halo to get what they got out of it. Yeah, 20 people made Grounded with co-op. Yes. And Grounded has so much shit in there, bro. Grounded has so much shit in there. Yeah, 343 got 700 people. And they just don't have the talent. I think that's exactly what it is. They don't have the talent because you can hire 700 random niggas to try to build something. But if none of them really know what they're doing, the product is going to be subpar every time. But if you get 70 experienced individuals to make the one thing they know how to make, they're going to make a masterpiece every time, bro. They're not going to miss. So 700 people just doing whatever the fuck they can created Halo Infinite. That's how I saw it anyway. And it wasn't a bad thing. Now, if they make another game, which hopefully they get another chance, Microsoft don't just gut them, but hopefully they get another chance to make another Halo game. That one is going to be a fucking masterpiece. I believe it. I believe 343 can make another Halo game and it'd be fucking good. especially like the Halo Infinite's like crafted universe that they built. I think it'll be real fucking good, bro. But they try to set themselves apart from what Bungie did back then because they tried to finish what Bungie started and they ended there with Halo 4. Then they tried to make something new with Halo 5. It didn't work. It didn't work. So Halo Infinite was like them having a new take on Halo. And I enjoyed the new take on Halo. It's just y'all could have did so much more, bro. The world was great. It was cool. Exploration was fine. I enjoyed that. But the things you can do in that world was lackluster for the most part. The random combat scenes and like the assassination things that you can do was fun. But other than that, user Xbox doesn't need Halo anymore. COD is the flagship. I mean, COD could be the flagship, but Microsoft can't just denounce Halo as its premier shooter. That would be bad. That would be bad for Xbox as a whole because everything Xbox built with Halo, they just throw it away for what Activision built in Call of Duty. And it's like, no, because Halo was great. Halo is still great to this day. They just need to get Halo back in the forefront of shooters. So Halo can still be the flagship Xbox shooter. Microsoft just has to get it to that place again. They don't need to replace it with Call of Duty because Call of Duty's on top. Yeah, this age doesn't want Halo. I mean, I understand that. Because Call of Duty has become something so casually played by everybody, even me, that no brain jump into Call of Duty. With my friends and them. I went back to play Black Ops 1. But like, I don't really go back to play Halo multiplayer games. I go back to play their stories, but they made the Master Chief Collection for that. To go play the stories of Halo. The stories of Halo was amazing. I didn't really fuck with Halo for multiplayer in that many games. I fucked with it in 3 and Reach. That was it. And then Halo Infinite. So I didn't really play much multiplayer of Halo. I usually played Halo for the story. For Chief. That was about it, really. Like, so I understand. For the multiplayer aspect alone, Halo's multiplayer isn't in with the times now because Battle Royale and then COD's just random free gunplay multiplayer is what people actually want. Halo is strategic, even at the casual level. Finding out where the guns are when the specials spawn, where you can get freaking overshields and stuff. Like, it's still strategic in its own right, even though it's a casual shooting game. People don't want to think about it when they're playing shooters, bro. People just want to go around and shoot things. And Call of Duty does that better than anybody. Better than Battlefield, better than Apex, Fortnite. Nobody casually shoots like Call of Duty. And that's what people actually want in a shooting game. You said Halo can be the flagship for obvious reasons. I mean, yeah, there is obvious reasons. It's just the IP's name is evolving. Halo is evolving into something different. And this age is not in for it. Just like before you said. This age is not with Halo. You said Halo has multiple problems. The IP, the studio, the fans. I mean, I can see what you mean, but the fans are the worst part of Halo. The fans are the worst part of Halo. Because some of the biggest Halo players talk shit about Halo every day. But you're playing Halo every day. I don't understand how you can do both of those. I can't talk shit about God of War and then go boot up God of War. There's no fucking way. I can't talk shit about One Piece and then go watch One Piece for 1,000 episodes. What the fuck would I be doing, bro? It's just the walking hypocrisy is crazy. Yeah, because the hardcore fans of Halo doesn't know what they want from Halo. None of them do. So all of them collectively talking about a different fucking game is ruining the image of Halo in everybody's eyes. And it's like, bro, what is Halo? What is Halo? It's not what 343 created. It's not what Bungie created. It's something in between the two. Because there's parts of Halo in every Halo game that people love and people hate. And they try to combine that shit together. to make something that never will fucking exist. You said some people feel that Battlefield is better than Call of Duty. I mean, yeah, there's because simulation battle games, there's a lot of them on the market, but Battlefield does it the best. But it depends on if you want simulation battle versus arcade battles, because that's the same thing as like Forza Motorsport and fucking Need for Speed. Like I love arcade racing to death, bro. But there's not a good arcade racer to date that beats any fucking simulation racer that comes out. And I'm like, well, fuck. Simulation racing is in. Arcade racing is dead. And it's kind of where we at. So Battlefield is in that same thing because simulation battle is what Battlefield does. You got tanks, you got aircrafts, you got boats, you got people on feet, and everybody's cooking up. But then you go and you play Call of Duty, everybody's boots on ground, running around shooting each other, and it's just more action packed fun, and it pulls people away. Because Battlefield's a big ass game. You can walk for like 5 minutes and not see a single person. So it's one of those things that you gotta be in for. You said Microsoft was realizing that COD is the game to replace Halo. Yeah, Battlefield can't compete with Call of Duty. Not no more. But like Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 was masterpieces of games. For story and for combat. But the more Call of Duty got more popular, everybody left Battlefield. Everybody left Halo. People stopped making shooting games because even Sony stopped making their own shooters and start putting the flagship as Call of Duty on their platform. So Sony flagship Call of Duty, the premier shooter on our platform, Call of Duty. Everybody jumped in that shit. Microsoft still has Halo, flagship shooter, but now it's going against multiplayer Call of Duty. You said Marathon could be the next big thing. It gotta hit off. It gotta hit off, and it has to be really fucking good. But the thing is, that's kind of hard to gauge in a society that loves Fortnite. Yeah, fucking Bungie, bro. Bungie's real good. I don't know. I really don't see the benefit of Sony owning Bungie at this moment. At this moment in time, right now, I don't see the benefit of Sony owning Bungie besides Bungie getting all the security that they need from Sony with nothing in return. They cancel so many games from PlayStation because they're like, these bitches are trash. But we're gonna make our own game and publish it on Xbox. And I'm like, damn. Bungie's high key winning. Hopefully Marathon's really good. You said Medal of Honor was the one back then and it fell off when it, for whatever reason. Medal of Honor, I think, is because EA shut their studio down, didn't they? Because the people that made Medal of Honor, wouldn't they also make it an Army of Two? Or am I tripping? Was they made by the same people? Hold on. The water's in the way. You said EA ruins everything. They definitely did. They definitely did. That's why. See, I still hold out hope for Mass Effect and Dragon Age. But I really just have to see when it comes. I really have to see when it comes. See, I fuck with EA a lot because they own Mass Effect and Dragon Age. Since they own Bethesda, not Bethesda, since they own BioWare, I really can't do anything but really fuck with EA. Now, who crafted these games? Because Medal of Honor Airborne is so fun, bro. They just call them EA Los Angeles now. What the fuck? What the fuck? What was the original studio called? It was developed by DreamWorks. What? It was Danger Close, Respawn, So many studios made Medal of Honor, bro. And they just kept closing them down, moving into a new studio. Rebellion made one. EA Canada. TKO. So many studios, bro. Microsoft even made one. What the fuck? You said Pandemic Westwood. Yeah, they shut, bro. EA shut down so many studios, dude. So many studios shut down. EA just made a VR game. Medal of Honor has a VR game. It came out 2 years ago. What the fuck? I didn't know that. Fucking EA, bro. Why do they always do that shit? It's because they high key just don't wanna spend money on it. That's the problem with a lot of creators now. They don't want to invest in stuff that they know might not win. Even though it could win. It probably could do really well in the atmosphere right now. But they're like, if it's not gonna be number one, we don't want to do it. And that's what happens to the gaming industry. If it's not number one, they don't want to do it. They want to be the biggest in the AAA gaming space. Nobody wants to be number two, number three, number four. Because they want that number one money, bro. Everybody can't have number one's money, bro. If Call of Duty's making 15 billion and you're making 7, be happy, bro. Be happy with your 7. Nah, they want that 15 billion or they're gonna shut down the whole fucking company. And that's crazy. That's nonsense. But that's the gaming industry right now. That's what we got to deal with. Also in the gaming industry right now, Ubisoft has. You said they killed Command and Conquer, and I'm still mad about it. Command and Conquer was a cool ass. That was the RTS one. Yeah, that was the RTS one. The military movement one. I remember that. But yeah, Ubisoft is showing the dark side of the gaming industry, the real dark side. Fucking Ubisoft. They're closing old accounts to save money. It's in the name. When you link up with EA, axe everything. I mean, everything axed. Oh my gosh. That's madness, bro. But yeah, they do axe everything. But Ubisoft Fest is closing down people's accounts to save money on data. To save money on data, they're closing people's accounts. They're deleting everybody's games that they bought. Yeah, it's legal. It's legal. They can do it because they're saving money on data and stuff like that. So old data, if they don't want it, they can get rid of it. So they notify people that, hey, we're going to delete your account unless you want us to not delete your account. And if you don't respond, they delete all your shit, all your licenses for games. You never bought a Ubisoft game before. If they delete your Uplay account. And I'm like, that's crazy, bro. See, this is why everybody just need to put their shit on Steam. But still, Steam is another one of those places that if Valve ever feel like, I don't want you on my platform, they can delete your fucking account. Everything you spent on Steam, gone. You don't have it no more. That is the age of digital media. I'm a product of digital media. It's not like I'm not. A lot of people are. But when people run around and say, oh, you don't buy games because you use Game Pass, you buy games and you're going to lose way more money than I am by using Game Pass. It is crazy to think about that. They're like the person that buys their games. Yeah, all you're doing is buying the right to play it. So why would I be paying all this money for a game I would never own unless I have a physical version? But then the consoles are all digital. So you have to be online to play them. As long as the console works. Remember, the CMOS bomb thing in the PlayStation 4. Once that CMOS battery goes out, may it be 10 years, 15 years, once that console don't start up no more and you have to replace that battery, all the data in that console is gone. Every digital thing you had is gone, bro. You might be able to play the physical ones, but all your data is gone. That bitch will never run the same again. Your account will be gone. Xbox, they already had DRM. They put the DRM in there because they knew what they were doing. They control the digital space. But I have more faith in Microsoft keeping the digital things alive than anybody else because that's why backwards compatibility became a thing. I mean, the next direction is all streaming. You're not even gonna have a console no more. You're gonna just be playing that shit on your TV from the cloud somewhere, just randomly. Console's gonna be gone. That might not be for another generation, but console's gonna be gone, bro. People gonna put on that Apple device and be playing games like it's Sword Art Online. They're just gonna put on the big ass Apple goggles for $3,500, and they're gonna be playing their favorite game, laying there in the bed, just looking at it. But I mean, that's the dark side of gaming. They literally could take everything from you. Yeah, you say you don't have internet to stream games. Yeah, and that was the big problem with like Xbox always online and stuff like that. Is people was like, bitch, nigga, I don't have internet all the time. I can't just have an online console. And what the fuck did Don Matrix say? He said some wild shit like, oh, just get some internet. What? Fucking Don Matrix. He was a visionary. I can't say he wasn't. He created a great platform to play on. Yeah, buy a 360. What? Don Matrick? Fucking idiot, bro. He ruined the whole console from that. He ruined the whole console from that. Buy a 360? Nigga. Don. We know you're the GOAT, but come on now, bro. You can't just say that shit. And he did. And what it do? Butchered the fucking Xbox One. Right at the start. There was nothing you could do. You can't take that back. Buy a 360, buddy. Damn, bro. Damn. But yeah, that's the thing. Because the people can't get with the times as fast as others. Every country is not built the fucking same. But the high horse of the United States of America looks down on the rest of the world and be like, oh, if you can't innovate. I mean, the Connect was amazing. The Connect sold 20 million units. Mind Atric. But yeah, the Connect sold 20 million units. It sold four times as many as PlayStation VR 1 and 2. But the Connect was a failure. And it sold 20 million. PSVR 1 sold 5. And they made a second one. People was pissed that the Xbox One came with a Connect when Xbox sold 20 million of Connect 1. Of course they want a Connect 2. It was up. It was an amazing piece of hardware. So you could sell 5 million on the PlayStation platform, and you're like, oh, we're gonna make a second one. What? They sell 20 million of Connect 1, and they make a second one, and people was like, oh, I don't want to connect. Bitch, 20 million people wanted to connect. That means it's a good thing to build. You see how you brought him with the documentary? The documentary was hella cool. Don Metric fucked up, bro. He fucked up real good. But he was the reason the 360 succeeded so well. So I can't really talk down on Don Metric because he's the reason the 360 was up. But he's also the reason the Xbox One is down. And it's like, where do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line at when he succeeded and when he failed? Because Connect 1 was a brilliant idea. Don Matrick did that. Connect 2 fumbled the bag. Even though I love Connect 2, I still got that shit hooked up in my room right now. Even though they removed all the voice commands, I can't Xbox turn on no more. That's sad. I love that feature, bro. I walk into my room, throw my bags down. Xbox turn on. That motherfucker ping, it turned on, bro. I tell that bitch to launch Sunset Overdrive. Sunset Overdrive just turns on the console, bro. I ain't even got to touch the controller yet. That shit was amazing. Auto log you in. It sees your face. That's you, Coffee. My controller turns on, bro. It logs me in. I love that shit. It felt like the future in 2014. Now that shit's gone, bro. We back to the box. I gotta do everything myself. Damn. You said without him, Xbox won't buy Activision and Bethesda. Oh my gosh, bro. He was too much of a visionary. He knew what needed to be done, bro. He like we got up, bro. And he didn't want Xbox to get complacent. So what he do? He tanked Xbox. Why? For them to come back stronger. And it worked. It fucking worked. They bought Bethesda. They bought Activision Blizzard King. And he's like, look what I did. Look what I did, bro. This dime, bro, I knew he was a visionary. It's crazy. He was thinking so far in the future. He was thinking so far in the future. That's wild, bro. He created paid online just to make everybody adopt it around around the motherfucking gaming industry, just to have them take it away. Once Microsoft take away paid online, what is Sony and Nintendo gonna do? They can't remove paid online, bro. They need that money. Microsoft doesn't need it. That's crazy. Don Matrix a fucking god, bro. He's a god. I need to put him on the wall. Put him next to Will Smith Payne right there. We gotta put the Don on the wall. You said, what do you think about PS5 Pro? I think it's fake. From what I seen, the like spec sheet that they're talking, I think that shit's fake. Hardware accelerated ray tracing. AMD can't do that shit yet. AMD can't do that shit yet with their own flagship GPUs. How the fuck is the PS5 doing it? AMD still building that bitch, ain't they? There's no fucking way. They talking about they gonna have fucking, what was it? I seen a patent come out where they talk about having fucking eyeball recognition. What? What is Sony doing over there, bro? That shit's magical. It is crazy. And I'm like, there's no fucking way. Maybe the PS6. Maybe the PS6. There's no PS5 Pro. I don't think there's a PS5 Pro. And if it is, that means they're going to get gutted. Exactly like the Series X is getting gutted right now by the Series S. You're gonna make a console so good, so better than the one before, that every game that plays on it is gonna be garbage. That is how everybody feel right now about the Series X versus the Series S. Series S don't have enough RAM, so every game has to have smaller, slower pixels to push through RAM. So the Series X is never going to be used to its full potential, technically. So the PlayStation 5 would do that to themselves by building a Pro console. So the Pro console is not going to be utilized by anybody. Because you can't put ray tracing in a game that can't do ray tracing on a base PlayStation 5. That's why they're not pushing ray tracing right now. Sony did with Ratchet and Clank, all that, and then they noticed ray tracing is actually a fucking shit thing to use. And they stopped using it. They literally stopped using it. That's why fucking Final Fantasy doesn't have ray tracing in it. It doesn't have ray tracing in it. Because that shit's dumb. You said Quantum Error 3 would be an exclusive title for PS5 Pro. Facts. Facts. Can't wait to buy a $600 console, $4,000 TV. Yeah, they saying it's gonna be pushing 8K, fucking 60 frame. Come on now, Sony, bro. There's not even an 8K TV that you can afford. How the fuck is niggas about to go buy a PlayStation 5 Pro and like, oh, this bitch got 8K in it, and they don't even have an 8K TV? What? The craziest, and I'm talking about PlayStation fanboys think that shit's real. They're grasping for a dub from Sony so bad that they think an 8K PS5 Pro is actually going to be a thing. And it's actually going to be $500. It's actually going to have games that actually utilize ray tracing. And I'm like, fanboys, bro, y'all gotta be in reality a little bit, bro. The delusion is crazy. I saw those rumors and I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm covering this shit. It's garbage. It's fake fucking news. It's fake news. Remember, the Xbox Series X was built in 2015. They built that shit in 2015. It's already lagging behind. They gonna be building a PS5 Pro for the PS6. That's what they gonna do. And the PS6 gonna come out outdated. Just like the Xbox Series X came out, mostly outdated. It can still do some things. But the X and S, they're outdated for the most part. Dude, PS5 can't run Final Fantasy 16 at 1080p. Facts. But the PS5 Pro is gonna run that bitch at 1440p. It's gonna get 1440p. That's all they want. Because remember, the PS5 couldn't do 1440p for 2 years. How the fuck you launch a console that can't do 1440p, bro? How did Sony get away with that? It's because they're the market leader. 1080p was fine. 720p is fine, bro. Because Square Enix said Final Fantasy 16 is selling really well. It's selling really well. 720p 60, lovely, bro. We can sell that. Sony's like, we got you. Just say some Sony pony logic, and it's gonna sell like hotcakes, bro. Magical SSD, full power to PS5. 720p 60. They bought it. Square Enix and Sony made a lot of fucking money, bro. That is crazy. You said $25,000 to the starting price for the PS5 Pro? Facts. Facts. Because they're talking about putting another extra super fast SSD in there that actually has more fucking storage. Y'all are praying, bro. If we're running Last of Us Part 2 remastered at 8K, fucking dumb, bro. Fucking dumb. The only 8K game you know is going to be Tourist on PS5. Hey, the Tourist is 4K on the Series S. That is wild. Yeah, that's that little indie game. Tourist is 4K on the Series S, bro. The 1080p 1440p machine has a 4K 60 game, and it's the Tourist. And I'm like, see, Rise of Rome doesn't get enough respect, bro. Then because CryEngine is just a crazy engine to build on. Nobody can really use it, so the full power of CryEngine doesn't get utilized that many times. Yeah, I mean, it's not that fun of a game, but the fact that it's 4K on the Series S is wild. 4K 60 on the Series S, crazy, fucking crazy. But yeah, Rise of Rome is the last CryEngine game before they start making Crysis again, like the remastered Crysis games. But 900p Rise of Rome still looks better than a lot of games nowadays, bro. Forspoken, Final Fantasy 16, they don't stand a chance against CryEngine's old ass game, or even Assassin's Creed Unity. When you go look at Assassin's Creed Unity right now, you like, what the fuck was Ubisoft capable of back in the day? That shit looks amazing, bro. And you like, they made Unity. Unity looks fucking brilliant. And then you go look at fucking Valhalla and you like, Ubi, what happened? Ubi, what happened? Somebody left the studio, bro. The artist, the graphic design, somebody left. And they lost that talent instantly. That's all I can really think of. But CryEngine is an amazing engine, bro. I just wish more people would use it. The Lord of the Rings Gollum, fire. Gollum, bro. Gollum, they already shut that studio down, didn't they? No, Crytek owns the CryEngine. Crytek is just their own thing. They develop the engine. Sometimes they make games. It's just Crytek. They're sitting over there, independent as hell. They're kind of like how Epic is and Unity. They're just sitting over there with an engine. You have to buy it. That's the thing. Since Unreal Engine is free, but you have to pay royalties to Epic, people use that. Since Unity is cheap, they just, they just buy it and then use it. Because Unity has a whole lot of applications you can just implement into Unity. CryEngine, you legit have to have expertise to play this to use this goddamn engine. And it's real hard to develop for. So Crytek usually just does it themselves. It's kind of like EA and Frostbite. How nobody would use Frostbite but EA. And then EA tried to force Frostbite on every developer. And none of their games come out well. Mass Effect Andromeda. Dragon Age Inquisition did fine. But those games came out kind of buggy, bro. Because they didn't understand how the layers of fucking Frostbite was going to run their codes. And it broke some of them. So they steer away from that shit. Yeah, Unity is adaptable as hell. Unreal Engine is just like the easiest engine. Id Tech is just fucking... Id Tech does the craziest shit, bro. It does so much, so fast. That, you know, Id Tech doesn't miss. Then the Creation Engine. Somebody did just comment. He said, what are your thoughts on Starfield? Will it have a... will it be buggy at launch? I mean, probably. It's the Creation Engine. It's one of those engines that have so many codes running at one time. Have you ever built software before? Like even in class? Like if you go to college, like in class, in computer class, they have you write code. And you'll run a code 10 times. And if it works 8 out of 10 times, you have a good code. But those 2 times that it doesn't work, if the problem is something different each time, then your code works. Is that sometimes the lines kind of fuck up when they run it. Fucking JavaScript. Yeah, but like when you run code like that simultaneously, sometimes it hits somewhere. And you gotta figure out where it is. But 8 out of 10 times it runs smoothly. You put that shit. I'm done, nigga. 8 out of 10, I'm done. Come on now, bro. I don't need 100%. The Creation Engine is the same way. 8 out of 10 times, that shit's gonna work. That's why Todd Howard said what? It just works. 8 out of 10 times. Maybe it's 7 out of 10. So those 3 or 2 times that the code doesn't run properly, they just deal with it. It's fine. You know the idea. You know what it's supposed to do. And when it works, it works. When it works, it works. And I can take that from Bethesda because their scripts are doing a whole lot. NPCs are living whole lives out while you're playing this game. And you don't even see the NPCs living their lives out. They're just doing that shit because it's in the script. Sometimes they script break and you see them just standing there doing nothing. You're like, what the fuck happened to you? The script broke. The script broke. But not everybody's going to see that script. Yeah, Battlefield 2042 is a big example of scripts breaking. Sometimes the shit comes through. Like when they have like the adaptive maps that have like weather effects and shit. Sometimes you'll be on that map and everything goes well, bro. Weather shit be coming in. It'd be so immersive. Sometimes you'll get on the map and that shit is sunny. The storm never comes, but then buildings start falling for no reason. And you're like, what the fuck is going on, Battlefield? But that's because Frostbite, bro. Those lines are wild. Rage Engine? Rockstar, their engine is so... I don't know how the fuck they build games like Red Dead 2 and fucking GTA 5. Because those games are so fucking animated. Like, y'all gotta think about that. I see those videos of people like acting like GTA in real life. But like, every one of those fucking animations are getting coded by a nigga. So they have so many animations in this game. Of Arthur Morgan like hog tying people, dragging them behind the horse. All those animations are coded into this game, bro. You can't just auto script any of that. They code all of this shit in. Coding you feeding people to alligators. That's why they be building these games. Rockstar, they be building the fuck out of games. They be building the fuck out of games, bro. That's why I respect the hell out of what Rockstar does. Even though they've been selling the GTA 5 for the past 10 years. I respect that they did that because it probably took them 10 years to create GTA 5. And they're like, bitch, we gotta sell this bitch for as long as we've been making it. GTA 6 is gonna be a crazy game, dude. That is gonna be a crazy fucking game. Hold on. I need to see, fact, you got these Sony fanboys saying that their games are so graphically better. Sony devs aren't doing what Bethesda devs on a massive scale with their games. I mean, yeah, because Sony doesn't require them to do that. All their devs make the same type of game to utilize Sony's hardware the best. And what game is that? Corridor games. You walk down them bitches. You said Naughty Dog is the best engine. Did you did you see the PC port for The Last of Us? Did you see the port for The Last of Us? And you said Naughty Dog has the best engine. Come on now, bro. Come on now, bro. Revoke that. Revoke that comment right now. Delete it. Delete it out the chat. There's no fucking way. Because if your game come out and literally the script doesn't run, the script just doesn't run on PC. That means your engine is bad, bro. Not a single PC ran that game well. They had to go back in there, tune everything, bro. The script was bad. The engine did not. It did not function well because they pulled that shit right off a PS5 dev kit. They pulled that shit right out of PS5 dev kit. I mean, yo, you say you was joking. I don't know. Hey, that looked kind of serious, bro. There's no fucking way. id Software can run on a Switch and the highest end PC the same fucking way. When your engine has that much adaptability, there's no way you can beat that. If it can get that shit to run on a Switch and the highest end PC, no problems. They're the most OP developers in the world. You don't even play PlayStation? Why not? I mean, I play PlayStation when I had the opportunity. Now, I mean, when it comes to PC, if I like it, I bought God of War on PC. It was trash, but I mean, I bought it. I didn't end up liking it, but I bought the game because I thought it was going to be good, and then it ended up being boring as fuck. So I'm like, yeah, bro, it's not for me. So I mean, like, it's not like I don't play PlayStation games. I try them. You said your theory GTA 6 will be built on Red Dead 2's foundation, as GTA 5 was built on Max Payne 3's foundation, physics and graphics. Give it a thought. I mean, that's usually how game developers do things. They just build off their last game because they use the same engine, technically. But all the advancements you made in the last game's engine, you build on that. It's not gonna be the same game, but like you build on top of that. So that's why Creation Engine 2 is just built off what the fuck they did with Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. Because those are built on Creation Engine. And everything they learned and everything they added is gonna develop Starfield. And I mean it always works like that. You said you haven't played one since PlayStation 2. I mean, I played PlayStation 3 quite a bit because I was a 360 nigga and my cousin was a PlayStation 3 guy. So we would legit just swap games. I would play God of War on PlayStation 3. Lovely, bro. Beating the fuck out of Zeus. Hitting that button hard as fuck, bro. I played a whole lot of like, what is it called? What is it called? Beyond Two Worlds with my bro in college. You know the game with that one girl in it that looks like Ellie? Every girl looks like her in video games from Sony for some reason is weird. Ellen Page. That's exactly who it was. Ellen Page's game. We played that shit on PlayStation 3. It was cool. It was a nice little thing. But I mean I was an Xbox guy. So I was playing Gears and Halo and motherfucking Need for Speed, Mass Effect, Dragon Age. That's what I was playing all the time. But I casually played games on PlayStation from time to time. I didn't really own a PlayStation myself though. Before I had to go out, oh yeah, time zone differences and stuff like that. How long we been live? An hour? That's not bad. Yeah, like Zelda. Zelda builds on top of itself. Like engines that do that is always good. You said when will God of War Ragnarok come to PC? After I think after Ratchet and Clank probably. No, I think it's gonna be after Horizon. Yeah, I think it's after Horizon. After the next Horizon comes to PC, then they're gonna put the next God of War on PC. So yeah, it's gonna be after Horizon for sure. And they're gonna remake Horizon 1 and put it on PC. There's so much shit going on. You said the Dragon Age poster looks sick. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, those are my favorite games of all time. Anytime we talk about favorite games of all time, it's those two. Those two on the wall right there. Nothing matches against them. I play so many games, new games, old games, and I'm always comparing it to those. To those two games right there, comparing them mentally in my brain. It's like Mass Effect's better. Every time. It's a problem. I know it's a big ass problem, but a lot of people go through that problem. Once you find the game that you like the most, you know, like if nothing compares to it, you're like, damn, bro. Damn, bro. Mass Effect is better. Dragon Age is better. It's always like that, bro. It's always like that. So when it comes to sci-fi games and fantasy games, those are the two I really look for in other people's games. What can you give me that those gave me that compels me to play it? And it kind of like, you know, and then Xeno in the middle, peak, just a peak villain. Xenomorph is just peak villain, bro. That's my favorite. I wouldn't want to meet one because them bitches vicious, but like, if I could see one in real life, I would probably look at it through a telescope from like 3 planets away and like wish it died so it didn't exist no more. But I would want to see one for sure. Usually it's a lot of PlayStation 2 games that are stuck on that console and not backwards compatible and spanning the other system due to Sony exclusive deals. I mean, yeah, because they made those deals and some people signed away some amazing fucking games to Sony ass. And then Sony just let them bitches die. And nobody really can get their rights back. Because those IPs are kind of like dormant and dead. So it's like, okay, that's kind of what happens. You said crazy how Mass Effect... Wait. Crazy how Mass Effect would have been an Xbox IP. Bro, there's so many studios that Microsoft put on, bro. They literally put these studios on. And then they went off to do amazing things with somebody else. And it's like, Microsoft, bro, there's so many times where a developer will come, make a second party game for Xbox, and then Xbox gets an amazing game from them, and let their ass walk out the door. They got 3 of them from BioWare. They literally got 3 games from BioWare. They got KOTOR, they got Jade Empire, and they got Mass Effect. And they let BioWare go to fucking EA. And I'm like, Microsoft, who the fuck is in charge here? There's no goddamn way we get 3 banger games from this indie studio, and you let their ass walk the fuck away. Yeah, Remedy with Alan Wake was crazy, bro. You let them leave? You're not gonna offer them a lifetime contract? Come on now, bro. And then they went on to make Dragon Age. Right after they left Microsoft, they went on to make Dragon Age, Mass Effect 2. And I'm like, God damn it, Microsoft, bro. You could have had something so good, bro. When they had Insomniac on their team, they make it Sunset Overdrive. They was looking for a home. Microsoft got Sunset Overdrive. It was a pretty good game. It didn't score that well. But then they let them go to fucking Sony and start making Spider-Man on the engine Microsoft paid for? Microsoft, buddy, what the fuck? Microsoft made so many bad business decisions that now that they're actually buying and funding developers, I'm not mad at them. Because some of my favorite developers didn't get bought. Didn't get funded, bro. And they went on to die out somewhere. Or get ruined. When Microsoft and BioWare were together, they made some of the best games imaginable. If BioWare had the fucking money that Microsoft can back people like 343, come on now, bro. We would have 80,000 Mass Effect games right now. And they all would be fucking bangers. Yeah, Microsoft did fund a whole lot of things. And there's a whole lot of things they could have made exclusive and they didn't. Like, you help these people. They come through like the ID at Xbox program or something like that. And these games come out, they're really good. Yeah. And then Microsoft just let them go on their way. Go on their merry way. Like, all right, bye. And they're gone. And you're like, damn. Like, Microsoft, you didn't like them? Like, oh no, they were great. Then why didn't you ask them to stay, bro? And it's like, oh, it's fine. They'd come back, but then they get bought by somebody. And you're like, damn, now they can never come back. And now they're not making games for your platform. And you're like, fuck. That's a missed opportunity. Microsoft has a lot of those in the history, bro. Bethesda was another one. Morrowind, Oblivion, and then you let them leave, and they went on to make Skyrim. Come on now, bro. Come on now, bro. But Bethesda was built on Xbox. They were built on Xbox, and then they went on to conquer the gaming industry. People mad that now Xbox actually bought them. Microsoft actually bought them. It's crazy. But yeah, that's those are the things that happen. And Phil is one of those niggas that like, I'm not about to let that slip away. Not like Don them did back then. Back then, come on now, bro. When Epic was making Gears, why the fuck didn't y'all just keep Epic? Why didn't y'all keep Epic? Yeah, I know y'all could have. Now Epic is making Fortnite. Trillions of dollars. Billions of dollars. You said Call of Duty 2, but now it's on its way back to Xbox. I mean, yeah, like there's so many deals that, in hindsight, I mean, now we could think about it, but back then, if I had the knowledge I do now in the past, I wouldn't change anything for sure. But like Ninja Gaiden, yes. Team Ninja, bro, so good. Dead or Alive series, now that shit dead. Now that shit dead. We used to love that shit back in the day. Dead or Alive 4, come on now, bro. I used to play the fuck out that game. I used to play the fuck out that game for no real reason. It was a good fighting game, but like Mortal Kombat was better. But I used to play Dead or Alive. Play the shit out of that. There were just so many things that Xbox just had a deal for. Like the JRPGs and shit that they made with development studios. All those JRPGs, bro. The Immortal one, I forget what the fuck it's called. I played it for the channel a little bit. Gone. They stopped making the game. They stopped funding the game. And it's like, bro, at least Fable's coming back. They shut Lionhead down because they fucked that up. But there was so much that Microsoft had, and they kind of did just like fumble those bags. Oh yeah, From Software, because FromSoft and Ubisoft came together to make a game exclusive for Xbox, and then they let From Software just leave. What the fuck? Then you just let him walk out the door. It was wild, bro. And then they went on to make Demon Souls, then Dark Souls, then Sekiro, then Elden Ring. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. What happened? What the fuck? They were at Xbox's door, bro, looking for a way into the gaming industry. Xbox has always been the doorway to the gaming industry for some reason. Because when people come to Sony, especially as a small developer, they feel like they get bullied around. A lot of indie devs have talked about that. Like Sony really doesn't fuck with indie developers like that. But Microsoft has been indie fucking friendly for 20, 30 fucking years, bro. And then they just let their ass just walk out to go do their thing. That's what I like. There's a whole lot of indie devs that really fuck with Game Pass. Because Microsoft pays them, the game goes into Game Pass. They can make more versions of the game and then put them bitches on every other platform. So if they start on Xbox, Microsoft doesn't keep them on Xbox. It's not like they're forced to stay. You said Ninja Theory with the Kung Fu Chaos Xbox exclusive, and now they're back with Microsoft. See, I never knew Ninja Theory started with Xbox. I never knew they started with Xbox. That's something new I didn't know. I didn't know Ninja Theory started with Xbox. I know they made a game for Xbox, but I didn't know that's where that was the start. That was Ninja Theory's start. And then they went to PlayStation. They made Hellblade. Sony let their ass walk out the fucking door. There's no way you make Hellblade and I don't keep you. Because once they ported Hellblade to Xbox, Microsoft snatched Ninja Theory ass right off the market. You work for us now. How much money you need, bro? We need another one of these. They was a different name at the time. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But like the Ori studio, They was second party the whole time. The Ori studio literally worked for Xbox for a whole generation. Everybody thought they was exclusive studio. No, they weren't. Microsoft just second partied them and didn't buy the studio, bro. The Ori studio was magnificent. You heard a whole lot of bad things come out of the Ori studio after that, though. But since Microsoft wasn't really tied to them, it didn't really hurt the Xbox brand. But a lot of fans of Ori was real upset that the creators of the studio was so toxic in the work environment that people didn't want to work at the Ori studio no more after they finished the games. And I was like, damn, that's kind of sad. But everybody thought they were an Xbox studio, and the whole time they're second party. The whole time they were second party, and I'm like, what? They made some of the best exclusive games for Microsoft, and they were second party. They not an in-house studio. Crazy to hear about because you don't hear that on Sony's platform. They literally they bought fucking Naughty Dog them, and Naughty Dog has been making first party content ever since. They they bought Sucker Punch them, and they've been making first party content ever since. Microsoft will literally work with a developer for 10 years and not commit to them. What? That is wild, bro. That is only some Xbox shit to do. But now that they're committing to so many studios, motherfuckers think it's a problem. They're like, oh no, Xbox is consolidating. No, because Xbox used to not buy anybody. And then they would lose all these talented people. Oh yeah, they could have. Because Microsoft could have been throwing money around for a long time. They could have bought so many development studios that have blossomed into crazy big house names in gaming. Microsoft started all of them. Gave all of them the doorway to walk through in the gaming. And just let them flourish. Didn't even stop their shine. Didn't even cry when Sony made exclusive deals with them. Because Microsoft was like, hey, we're gonna give y'all a shot. Let's see if y'all got it. And they did. And they did. They found them bitches. They hit that shit off. This like Bungie. That's what when Bungie talk about why they don't want to work with Microsoft no more, it's because they want to own their IPs and stuff like that. They don't want to lose anything like they lost Halo. But like Microsoft gave you the platform to create Halo. They gave y'all that. And y'all left. You was like, I don't want to do this shit no more, Microsoft. Okay, yeah, I can leave. But I'm keeping Halo. And everybody that wants to work on Halo from Bungie stayed. And they created 343. It's just kind of wild that now they made Destiny. Have you played BO2 since the servers were fixed? Not Black Ops 2. I played Black Ops 1 for the channel. I should go play Black Ops 2 actually. I should go do a video on it. Actually get into Black Ops 2 and try it out. I do want to do Advanced Warfare as well. Because that shit was fun. I liked the TAC-19 in Advanced Warfare. That shotgun was so brilliantly crafted. Such a good fucking gun, bro. The Sledgehammer was an amazing variant. The best gun in the game, in my opinion. Now they belong to the streets. And so I was like, yeah, we'll let Sony have you. That's kind of how it went. That's kind of how it went. And it's so tragic that that's what happened. And nobody wants to talk about the history of gaming like that. Everybody would just want to talk about the here and now. And it's like, Microsoft could have been worse. When Steve Ballmer and them was in charge, and they were really pushing niggas on OG Xbox and Xbox 360, they could have been real bullies out here in the gaming industry. They chose to sit back. They chose to sit back and just take the dub where they found it. And that was the 360. Don Matrick did kind of butcher the Xbox One. Not gonna say he didn't. But I enjoyed the Xbox One because it was an amazing console. It probably wasn't an amazing gaming console, but it was an amazing piece of hardware to have in your house. It was so versatile. But the vision wasn't there yet. But now the vision is there because Game Pass and all that. The Xbox One would be an amazing console to have right now. With Game Pass and all this shit going, I would voice command every Game Pass game in existence, bro. Like Xbox, play Wandering Village from the cloud. And they launched that bitch from the cloud right now. Don't even have to download the game. That shit would be amazing right now, bro. I missed that feature, but it's not coming back because people didn't like it. People didn't like it. Because you say that, but PlayStation is also Japanese. I just got a comment from somewhere. I think it was from one of my videos. You said Pete Morris, Steve Ballmer was aggressive when it came to OG Xbox and Xbox 360. Time exclusive. Oh yeah, they were real deal punching that shit home. Steve Ballmer made so much money from Microsoft, and 90% of people don't know his name. They don't know his name, but he was the one cutting all these deals. He the one locked Bungie him in a closet and said, "Make Halo, nigga, right now, nigga, finish that shit." He was one of them guys, bro. P. Moore flat out said he didn't like Sony. I mean, yeah, because Sony was the ones literally pushing niggas out the gaming industry. That's how Sega got taken out. Sega really thought they were up, and then Sony was like, "Fuck that shit, pull the rug, pull the rug." Of course, everybody looking at that like, Sony, bro, you a dirty bitch. You a dirty bitch in gaming. Then they moved from Sony computers to America. That's when problems started. When Sony moved to America is when the problems real deal started for Microsoft and Sony. Because Sony moved right to Santa Monica and became Sony Interactive Entertainment. What the fuck happened to Sony computers? What the fuck happened to Sony computers? They changed everything. We SIE now. We're in America. What? On our doorstep? That's crazy, bro. Because in Seattle, right up the street, that's where Microsoft headquarters is. Y'all really move on the west side of the United States. Changed the name to Sony Interactive Entertainment and really came in here trying to dominate. Hell no, bro. Microsoft pulled that motherfucking Xbox card so fast. Fuck it, throw this bitch out into the market, bro. We gonna find some share. And they did. Xbox became a brand people wanted to play on. Xbox became a brand people wanted to play on. And I always like that. I always like that about what Xbox, how Xbox was created. It literally was just fuck with Sony. It was literally to fuck with Sony. Their whole identity was just to fuck with Sony ass. Sony wanted to dominate the gaming industry. Ah, we gonna make y'all work for it. And they made them work for it every generation but the Xbox One. Sony coast to the finish line with the PlayStation 4. Didn't even have to try, but then they doubled down on the Xbox Series X. We're gonna make you work hard for it, Sony. You said what OG Xbox titles I like? KOTOR for one, amazing fucking game. What the hell was the one party game? What was that party game called? Uh, shit. Fusion Frenzy, peak game. That party game was fucking amazing, bro. Because I only played Mario Party like one or two times. Fusion Frenzy was amazing. That shit was hella fun. It was hella good. Um, what is it called? Damn, I need to go look at the games. Fuck. I'm trying to remember the name. But it's that one timed game with the powers in it. Fuck me, dude. I really want to remember the names, bro. I'm about to go boot the Xbox up. I need to go look at the names. Because I can't remember the name. There's one game I'm thinking about. Because Jade Empire, of course, BioWare's games. Fucking love those. But what the fuck is the name of that game? Shit. I played Time Splitters on PlayStation. So I can't really say that was an original Xbox game. Break the fucking cat. That Tom nigga. The Tom nigga. Bro, that was actually a masterpiece. That was actually a masterpiece. What the fuck is that game called, bro? I know it's on here. Fusion Frenzy, yeah, I said that. I know it's on here. I need to go find it. Cause I have the game. It's god damn, bro. I have to find it. I got so many fucking games on this thing. Um shit. I cannot remember the fucking name, dude. And I really just can't remember the fucking name. Phantom Dust, bro. Fucking Phantom Dust. That's what it is. Phantom Dust was such a good fucking game, bro. That's the shit I was looking for. Could not remember that shit. You said Unreal Tournament, Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden started on the original Xbox. I thought it was an Xbox 360 game. I didn't know it started that far back. Because no, I played Ninja Gaiden on PlayStation 2. Yeah, that's because I played Ninja Gaiden on PlayStation 2. Cause yeah, like Time Splitters and stuff like that. Those are games that I loved back in the day. But I played those on PlayStation 2. I didn't play those on Xbox. There was this weird ass game back in the day that I played. You said Ninja Gaiden was exclusive to OG Xbox. Was it? I swear I played that shit on PlayStation. It probably wasn't the first game. I don't think I played the first one. Damn, that's kind of wild, bro. I swear I have a slight memory of me playing Ninja Gaiden on PlayStation. Was it PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3 though? I think it was a PlayStation 3 I played Ninja Gaiden. Cause PlayStation 2 I was playing fucking Bullet. I was playing Twisted Metal. Playing Time Splitters. Playing fucking Spyro. PlayStation 2, I was playing a lot of just wild shit. I was playing hell out of The Sims. Bro, I used to play the fuck out The Sims, bro. I don't know what the fuck EA is doing now, but The Sims back in the day was peak games. Some of the best games to ever launch. The Sims Earth with the black people where you have to get in the club. You have to get famous so you can go to the club. That shit was an amazing fucking game, bro. Sims busting out, facts. Peak game. Sims 2, amazing. Sims 3, fucking hit. The Sims 4 lost me. The Sims 4 lost me, bro. That shit lost me. It tanked real fast. I think they added too much in the game that it made it not fun to play. Because I understand The Sims is like a simulation life game. I understand that. But they made too much simulation life in The Sims 4 that it caused me not to want to play the fucking game. Yeah, Sims Pets, peak. Where you could be a dog. You could be a dog. And you can go get a job as a dog, bro. You go be a fire dog. Go be a police dog. Crazy shit. I'm like, The Sims was such a good game. You can make a living being a fisherman. You just go capture fish. Sell them bitches. Make all money, bro. You don't even gotta get a real job. You can just be a fisherman. Go rob niggas. I was a bandit. I used to break in niggas' houses at night. Steal their valuables. That shit was so good, bro. That shit was so good. Then I created the tree of life and the money tree. Once you get that peak into The Sims, where you create the tree of life and the money tree, and you create ambrosia, and you give your ass infinite life, is crazy, bro. You become a fucking immortal, you can't die, and then the whole world just revolves around you. I became a fucking mastermind of The Sims. It was an amazing experience. Something you can't do no more in The Sims. And EA stopped selling that shit. Why the fuck is that not backwards compatible? You want everybody to play The Sims 4. Give me The Sims 3 on Xbox back. Give me that shit. That's all I fucking want. The PC one is not that good. The 360 Sims 3 was the best game on the market. And for some reason, EA just leaves that shit in the past. They don't want to promote their old games. Like, come on now, EA. Y'all don't understand what it's like for legacy titles to make you money. Activision does. You see what Activision is doing on Xbox right now. Booming legacy titles. Activision is making so much fucking money. Xbox is making so much money. And it's like, EA, you could be doing this. You could be doing this. All the IPs they have, all these old ass games that people loved from you. The Street series. The old NBA Live series. Come on now, bro. They lost it all. EA Sports Big was an amazing fucking studio. And EA tanked their ass from egregious bullshit. EA, bro. Huh. Sometimes EA be cooking niggas. But I still like EA as a company. They still do good things. Mostly because Mass Effect and Dragon Age. But Skate was really good. I fucks with Skate. Skate's coming back. But yeah, Hikey. See, now I want to go play some of these games, bro. Now I really want to play some of these games. You really just sparked my interest in some old ass shit. Some real old shit. I want to play The Sims 3, bro. I would literally make a whole YouTube series dedicated to me showing people how to play The Sims 3, like the right way. Cause that I was real deal a demon at that game. Bound by Flame was a peak game, bro. The Fear franchise, amazing. Damn, I'm about to go play some games. I'm definitely about to go play some games. So I'm about to end the live stream right here. Thank you all for coming out. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. It's been Gaming News Weekly. We've been talking about some good gaming news. The only thing we didn't really cover is the FTC thing. They pulled out. They dropped the case with Xbox because Sony signed the 10-year deal. So now they have nothing to fight for. FTC really tried to help Sony the best they can. Sony folded, and FTC was like, "Well, we have no case now," and they closed that shit. So I mean, that was the only thing really left to talk about in Gaming News Weekly this week. It's been a good time, been a good stream. Thanks to everybody in chat, everybody that was watching. Got quite a bit of views. So yeah, I'm about to end this. High key, I need to go play fucking Fire Emblem, bro. I need to go get the fucking Switch and actually finish Fire Emblem. Because I keep lacking on this shit. I have so many games in so many places that I'm botching, bro. I need to go play my Steam games. I need to go play my fucking Switch games. Damn, bro. I need to go play these bitches. But I'm go figure this out. Actually, I need to go eat food. Need to go eat food. Find the Switch. Play the Switch. Bullet was a peak game. Bullet was a peak game. I remember that shit. But yeah. Hey, thank y'all for coming out, and I'll see y'all in the next one.